Today, 65% of the Negev Bedouins live below the poverty line, and unemployment rates are very high. Lakia, like the other recognized towns, is one of the poorest municipalities in Israel. But Lakia has one big difference. A group of women who, as early as 1991, created an association called Negev Weaving. The project revived a 1,000-year-old Bedouin tradition, brought in much-needed extra cash, and attracted international attention to their community.
One of our objectives for this weaving project was not only to sell the idea of Bedouin heritage, but also to commercialize high-quality products. Because when the product has high quality, you can market it better, and it also helps us get other women involved in the project.
Hadra and 200 other Bedouin women from recognized and unrecognized villages are now involved in the project. They buy the wool directly from Bedouin shepherdesses themselves. They dye it in their center in Lakia, then ply it into yarns. The weaving is done in the backyards, on traditional looms like in the past. But tradition stops there. The products are sold in shops in big cities or via the internet. The project now brings in around $100,000 a year. Not much when you take into consideration the expenses and the number of people involved. But it's still a success.
In the beginning, they didn't expect the project to succeed, especially in the Negev, where almost no single project had succeeded until then. But we made it our responsibility to make it successful, and we improved it. And of course, when they saw that the project reached both national and international markets, it became a source of pride to them. We didn't invent something new. We just took something that already exists in our Bedouin society, that the women knew well, and improved it.
Improved to cater to Israeli tastes, the only way to make a success of their products. But weaving has opened up new perspectives for the women. They now earn their own money, and they've gained the respect of the men. So they decided not to stop there, and their next step was the literacy classes for adult women in unrecognized villages. For the women of Lakia, if Bedouin culture has to be preserved through weaving, so be it. The timing is right. Today, the average Israeli is fascinated by a certain Orientalist image of the Bedouin: nomadic hospitality, coffee, camels, tents, rugs. A fascination which clashes with the government's policy of destroying the Bedouin way of life.
Israelis don't see it as a destruction. That's the fallacies of the colonial project. Israelis see the Bedouin being preserved in museums, in movies, in novels, in feature films, in coffee table books. So the moment you preserve the Bedouin as a text, you can destroy the actual Bedouin from the land, while you Judaize and Zionize the land as part of your settling project on the land.
Big herds of camels like this one are rare these days in the Negev. They're so redolent of the past that they make even the Bedouins stare with nostalgia at what has almost become a cliché of bygone days.